And Pombi just logged off. You guys didn't get to see that. We also was waiting on the 3 hour bit to a different game, which is the game we streamed earlier instead of Minecraft. But in doing so, we done some stuff, and I went into the third world and done some test stuff and added in Wellamada adds new blocks. And we got it working where everything still works literally like insanely quick, like to show you. Boom. Insanely quick. There's no lag. I don't get my cool tools, and I don't think we have the diamond thing. So if I need diamond tools, I'm actually gonna have to go find them. But we are setting up our automated little system here, and it's going to be two different plants, trees, two different plants, trees, two different plants, trees, and then in the back of it is going to start the same thing: two different plants, trees, and this side here that we're working on for this all the way up to the wall in the nether portal is going to be mirrored on the backside. So these chests are going to be rotated in the back with hoppers behind these into the chest here with all of this where we have pillars. Don't worry about the sign, guys. We're not going to worry about that just yet. It's going to be what the warp name is going to be. Just so I don't ever forget it, in case we don't get this done within this stream, I'll still be able to know what to name this warp. Um, then we got this pillar where it's going to look like this. So pretty much this is going to be the black stone with the little red like X's and cross, which I'm going to let Pombi do because he knows how he put those in to actually make it look like this. And we have our nice, neat little nether portal here where it's like shimmery and stuff like that, which is great. And then this is going to be blackstone. So we're actually going to be going into the nether to go get some blackstone here in a second. I actually do need to grab some tools. Okay, 21. Grab this. I did put the sticks over here and here and tool. There. Now we have 3 pickaxes and boom. Because now we have the inventory space to go get some blackstone. We'll also have the inventory space to pick up some, quartz and turn it into this with the quartz doing that with the wall going all the way down. So we need to go down far enough to put the chest in, get enough blackstone to do the floor. And then the blackstone for the top. And then we'll have to do like the stuff for this too. So I got to figure out exactly how far to mirror all this wall to on the back, because we done that, and then I wanted this so it still has the white, but it gives like a little different design for characters. Originally it was just going to be this all the way down and only having this in the corners till Pombo's like, brother, it gives character. And I was like, you know what? You're right, brother. So we have these staggered pillar columns, which, by the way, is not really too staggered because it is here going into here to here. But later, if we count 1, 2, 3, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4 on the fifth, which is the chest, we're going to do the same over there. So counting the chest going up to the fifth block, meaning right here, would be the pillar, and we're going to do that on the other side, so it actually looks like staggered pillars throughout the room, which will look
Hi.
really, really good. Um, Shanna, how you doing? Sorry, it took me a second to. My brain is not functioning right now. I'm not gonna lie, I've been up all night. Me and Pombi started a stream out over on a different game. Played it for God knows how long. I just flew through fire. Yeah, my brain is definitely off. But we played it for God knows how long on the hardest difficulty, doing the tower raid in it. Up till they turned the servers off to do an update or maintenance or something. So we had to wait 3 hours from that and then plopped over to Minecraft, which was the Division 2. But I want to find a specific block, and that's actually going to be very well easily gotten through looking for what I need to out here in the nether. I didn't bring food. We'll be fine. The reason I'm saying we're going to be fine, because we actually kind of are going to be fine. I should be able to find these where we have new nether stuff that'll spawn in nicely. I just need to find which one has the chest. Oh, this one broke the roof of the nether. Okay. Nice. Although I don't want to have the super spawn version, as in with infinite spawners. So the pillars don't loot unless we want to die. Especially since we don't have food right now, so taking damage would be kind of bad. We also need this. Oh, gas. Ooh, nope. Okay. I didn't realize we're playing Need for Speed over here, and the gas was going to be cops, and I'm the racer, trying to run from the cops, but it'll be fine. Okay, those are just regular piglins. We're gonna get rid of this. It's good to have 6 cobble. Oh, successfully executed 2 functions, which is nice. Which means something spawned in. But I am not seeing where it spawned. If you're wondering, guys, it is a plugin that's doing that. It's the Better Structures plugin, which gives us better nether structures, but it also gives us better overworld structures. And we can make them spawn as frequent as we want or not as frequent, which we just got to use the Better Structures settings tool. Here we go. Right here it is. Good old little bastion. We needed one of these. Piglin, can we just get you to fall over here, maybe? Oh, yes, netherite upgrade. Nice. Oh, good. I like. We're just going to do that. I do want these for the potions. Pork chop. Oh, that comes in nicely. Means I'm going to be able to heal up a little bit here. Okay, what we're going to do is pull him down. Break this, 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 and this, making it safe for us to be up here. Free diamond shovel. Good amount of that. Crying obsidian. Grab the sword. Take the that. Arrows is going to be very nice. All right. I am in full iron, but it is nearly broke. Ooh, actually, I'll take that just for the soul speed. Now, usually there's like 2 sections to these, but this one's being a little weird. It's fine though, because I don't know why it's with basalt, but it'll be fine. I'm thinking of carving this out and getting some of these blocks. Or I can actually just go underneath and get the regular black stone that way. All right, we're going to check out the market. Hopefully I don't hear any, I'm going to call them Fletchers, but they're not really Fletchers because it's crossbows. It's not bows, but just to be quick, I don't want any fletching piglins. Crossbow users. I'll take this gold. Oh, yep, there's crossbow users down there. Nice. To be honest, I might actually start from like this level and just mine this from right here, since it's actually safe right here, right? Yeah. I just need to put this up here. This will go right here. That'll go up there. Grab our essentials book, because this is going to be what we're going to need. Settings. We're going to do Stonebreaker and Blackstone, I believe. See if there's anything else in here that I want to break like that. Nope. Just the Blackstone. Alrighty. Which means I can come in here and do this and mine up a lot of the Blackstone pretty quickly. And I'm trying not to go down with it. That's why I'm sticking to this height. We got the tool replacement with the plug-in, which is great. And we're going to need a lot of this Blackstone. All right, how much did we actually already get so far? Okay, good amount. That way I'm not breaking past this, getting the piglins to come and attack me, because that would not be smart. Okay, I don't need that. Don't need that. Oh. All right, let's see how much we actually got so far after I collect all this. Get this just so I can put that right there in case I get shot by something. All right, we got more than enough, I think, to do the 4. We're going to do this. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stacks and 57. Let's see if we can't get, what, like 3 more stacks? So at this point, we are going to go a little bit lower. We're going to do this. Oh, we used up our picks. Alrighty. Could have said, let's just stay in here until we use 3 pickaxes. Which, yeah, we got our Blackstone. We got more than enough to do the first section of 4. Alright. Now, what we're going to do is take this book, stick it right here. I need to go get more picks, but we're going to use the realm management tool. What this is used for is we can use commands like TP, there's RTP for random teleport. We're just going to click homes, and we are going to do TP to nether portal, which is going to bring us back right here. Actually, you know what? This is a good time to show you guys. So RTP, but there's also TP back, which, by the way, is boom. It's going to bring us back right here. Let's go ahead and make a little home for this. So homes, add home, and we're going to do, we'll call it a bastion _1. So the very first one. That way I can always remove it if need be. But there we go. We can teleport back, homes, and this is TP to Beauty Home, which was a beautiful home location, which that's what LC stands for. We chose somewhere else, so we can actually remove that by doing this. Oh, no, I teleported. Whoops, forgot. All good. I'll remove it in a minute. But show you guys like where this is. We'll let it load, which is going to take us to the overworld, and then we'll just go back back to our home. So right here, this was basically the beautiful home location. Imagine like carving out around the center of this. Like if I fly up, oh, the clouds are here right now, so we'll fly down a little bit. So imagine like going from here, carving all of this out right here through this, keeping that little section. Actually, no, we'll carve that out. Carve that out all the way up to where the stone is right there, all the way through here in this little dip, and then put a castle inside of it. Would have been really, really cool for an idea, which I might actually do later because the where we're based at is kind of temporary. I say kinda because it is kind of a little bit of a thing, but oh well. So warps, we have deep mine, VNS. I forgot what VNS actually stands for. I'll have to click on it later to figure it out. We have Mesa, Winter, Jungle, Desert, and Palm-Beach Reach, and OWS, which Palm-Beach Reach is the home at the moment. That is the temp home, where we have a little bit of a castle. We just kind of took over a structure that can spawn in the world. Where we have a little bit of stuff up here. Where we were is right over here. So if we go right down in here, boop, 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 boop. Boom, we have here, which is where we were, and then it's actually right above a abandoned mine shaft. All right, let's actually take this, and we just got to individually cut every single one of these into the polished blackstone bricks. So we're just gonna do that. Polished blackstone brick. Make sure I'm actually reading it as that. This. Oh, I see. So it's just X's, and then that one's just an O. Okay, I see how he done that. Boop. I can actually do those now for myself if I actually want to. So we'll do that right quick. We'll just do like with the 9, we're gonna turn it into that. This, we'll turn it into this. Move that over here. Okay, we're gonna do 1 stack of the O's. That. And now the rest of these can actually just be the actual polished blackstone. Boom. Sadly, with like the console version, there's no like, I mean, you can do this, but then sometimes like it likes to stick between them and still connect. So it's still a little faster, but you know, it's still kind of oofed. That's why I'm doing it this way. But as soon as we get all these bricks turned out, we'll be really, really, really good. And we are going to need a crap ton of them. Boop. Because what's going to happen is we got to come over here. Let's just do some inventory offloading right quick. Whoops, did not mean to throw this in there though. This stuff can go up there. My essential that stays. These will go up here for now, just because I'm doing the 4. That can go up there. Technically, all this can go like this because we only need 1. And then we're gonna need a pick, but this is the multi-tool. So what we're gonna do is like this. I gotta repick that up here in a second. There we go. It's gonna be all of that. And then the anvil goes down on top of that. And we'll go ahead and connect that up. And let's mine up this 4. And it'll be the dark with a light look, meaning the floor's dark, ceiling's dark, walls are light on this one. Pombo wanted to do the red lights underneath. Downside is, I don't know if we can do slab versions of these. I'll check it here in a second. Because technically this is a regular block in the game, which means it might be able to. We'll have to see in a second. Sorry guys if this is a little bit boring to you guys. I am kind of, trying to get this place built. In doing so, I do have to mine because I got to pick up the blocks. Oh, I need another tool. Actually, before I do that, let's go into the stone chest and drop this off. These can get dropped off. There we go. We'll grab 2 sticks, 3 iron, and make a pick. So I can continue doing this. I'm not going to worry about breaking these ones just for the fact of it's not going to be seeable once everything is picked up and placed down. And we'll be able to do the pillars here in a minute too. Some more iron. I'll definitely pick that up though. And then we'll just kind of replace this stuff down. That way we don't have mobs spawning underneath the floor. Go up to this right quick. There. And then what we'll do is go ahead and go underneath all of these. And do something like this. That way I know slabs go right here for that section of the floor to keep the red look. And then the rest of it will be this. Right like that. And since it'll auto replace the blocks down there, it's really good. I can just continue building. See, like I run out here, replaces it. Nice. Alrighty, can I make slabs out of this? Yes, I can. Nice. I'm thinking, because that'll help keep that. Let's do, I kind of want to do a redstone thing right here. Which means we'll put one in right here. Maybe. Because what's going to happen is like this. When Bombi gets on, he's going to be like, this dude doing a lot, baby. He put that work in, and that's kind of what we're looking for. Actually, we got this. Just kind of do that. So it lights this up a little bit. Grab 3. Do this, where we do redstone torches. It's going to go 1, 2, and then it goes 3, 4. I would say do 1 here, but that's not going to look good. So we're just going to do this. And that's why we needed a lot of this. And you can kind of see how that kind of looks. I'm not going to worry about that. We are going to do the pillars, though. So let's go ahead and go do those. So this, and this goes over here. This and this. All right. And so the bottom are these. So are the top. And then the middle are these. Oh, no, they ain't. I picked up the wrong one, boys. Oh, I did. Hold on. I'm an idiot. Over here. This, and then this. So it's these. Say column 2, column 1. And that's how we done it. So we're just going to break these. Add the X's. Whoops. X, 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 X. And then, boop, the half one. Which looks like that. And what I might actually do, just for the theme, hold on, hear me out, guys. Let's do this. Imagine, oh, you can't even get to see it, so it ain't even gonna matter. Can do something like, no, because we want the color property to be the same. So we're gonna do this and pick up these. Drop this back off in there because realistically, it is actually going to be, whoops, I'll need to do a proper thing right here in a second. But technically that is going to be what happens. So yeah, it'll be at this height. All the way over. No, it's not going to be at that height. Or actually, it can be, because we can just do this. All right. So let me think of this. No. We just want it to be the inside that does that. So I just wasted a pick a little bit, but it'll be fine. Because up to here is where that is. So it's only going to look weird outside here in a second because it'll be this all the way down. Because what we'll do is like this and then put it back to the height. That way we have that. Where we're going to just break this and bring it to the height. I wanted to make sure I got this side done a little bit. We can break that now. And there. Why did that go down when I'm going to the right? Oh, I think I was standing on that maybe for a second. Okay, so we have this where the white is on the wall, and we got the dark coloration above. It's gonna make that a little weird. All good, because we're just gonna do this. And if you're wondering how to fix out the other bit, I'll show you how to do that in a second. As in right there above the, oh, I didn't grab enough. Hold on. Above that is actually very simple. We're just going to bring out some of this, grab this, and we are going to want to go under this, craft only one. And what's going to happen is we go on the back side of that. So we break this, backside, place. That way from this angle, you only get to see between the sides. That way when you're up here doing this, it looks like it's still the full block for a second. It's just the illusion of being the full block. There we go. All right. Boom. That's how we fix that. Then, which is how we done this one. I just taught you guys how I done that top chest. It's super simple to do. I need this because we are going to grab this like this. I'm going to get some cobble because again, we got to fill, whoops. Why is it allowing that to happen when I'm going to the side? A little irritating, but there. So now we got the nice dark colored roof coming in. And I'm only going to go as far as the pickaxe will let me go before I turn around and have to do anything else. But there we go. Like that. And see, it doesn't look that bad. I mean, it's not perfect because we need to add some texture to the floor, which we'll do a little bit later. But for now, let's work on getting some tools. Again. And we'll do like 6. And turn these into planks. And then sticks. And then picks. There. That way, if it breaks, it'll auto switch it with these. All right. I like the random hole being there because that is actually going to give me the idea to do one of those. There, we just kind of fill it in like that. Boop. All right. And let me do that. We have this. Hold on, I'm trying to think about exactly what we're gonna do because that is gonna be that. The back side of this, we'll go ahead and mine a little bit of it out. And start setting some of the 4 in, shall we? Oh, that's gonna be annoying. Really annoying. Pretty quick, but it'll be fine. Because realistically, we're going to be copying this side over here. That way we get like a really cool temple look to it. Bada bing, bada boom. It's going to go to the same height as well. And you can see Pomby done the little redstone torch there. Two. Let's go ahead and do the 4. I don't know how I'm going to do those. I'm going to let Pombo figure out the randomness to it for the bottom torches for all of them. I just decided to do these just so we'll have a little bit of light. Which means this and this. Yeah, this. We'll do this for now. Boom. Like that. Kind of looks. So I'm thinking maybe one needs to go here somewhere, but for now, that doesn't look horrible because that'll leave it open enough for me to be able to do what I need to do, which is grab this, make planks for days, and then get 32 chests because what's going to happen is this. Oh, I need to do that one first before doing this. There. Because now that is the back side. So where this is plants, that's going to be plants. So it looks really nice. And this is going to be mimicked by this. So meaning this is going to be a hopper into a smoker that we're able to do cooking and stuff like that with. Let's go ahead and mine this out. There we go. Bada boom. That's why I chose the height I did, except for here where this is the chest that leads into the smelting. So it goes in here, through the hopper, down into this, and then from this into the hopper and into this chest. Whoops. We'll just kind of make sure we put this stuff in the correct area. And what we're going to do is grab the hoppers, because this goes here, this goes here, and we're going to go ahead and grab out, I don't think I have any more, sadly. I do not. Okay, that's fine. We do have another pick. We have that. And this is what it looks like. Okay, so we got a lot of wood, a lot of apples. So I can start working on my gapples. We got a lot of these, which, hold on, just kind of fix this so it's uniform. Good amount of beetroot. That when we start doing the trades, we can. We also got spruce logs, and then down here we got a good amount of pumpkins coming out, so we start working on pumpkin pie later too.
Hi. Bye.
Lev the penguin, howdy, and have a good day or a good night wherever you are. All right. Now that we're working on this, not bad. By the way, guys, this is going to be the name. I said don't worry about it, but yeah, it's going to be this, because if you guys don't know, it's going to be this with the very white looking walls. It will be completely sealed in, and we are going to be turning this into kind of a institute themed kind of base. And I don't mean like where it's completely all white like it is in Fallout 4, but it is going to be pretty much a fully enclosed base where it has two different theme colors, and you have to warp in order to get inside the base. So yeah, it is going to be institute themed by how you get into the base. So that's why we're going to be calling that. And that's going to be what the warp name is going to be, is the Institute. Plus, it has the automated farms, and, it is a farm area. Kind of like in Fallout 4, the Institute has the underground, farming system. So, yeah, it's just pulled from a lot of that. We are going to be putting these walls in, and then later these blocks are probably going to be setting out and about into the actual floor itself too, instead of being in the wall. But we do need to go back to the nether at some point to get some netherite and some of the other stuff. Hence how we got this. Boop, boop. Remove this, and this from here, because all that goes over here. There. We'll also go ahead and start to smelt on this, which you can see it's not cooking, and that's because we need coal. So we need to get some coal too. All right. That's probably priority one, is getting some coal right quick. Actually, the best way to get coal, you know what? Just because I already know what this is going to be called, more than likely you're going to be teleported in about right here. Might have to crouch in order to use this so it doesn't open up the tables. All right, administration. Do I make this a real player warp, though? Probably not. So we're going to be doing homes. So this way I can use it. Add home. And it is going to be the Institute. Add. There we go. Now we can go ahead and remove this little sign. Boopsie. That back up here. And let's go get some coal. That way I'm able to teleport back here. And the best way to get coal, guys, I'm not going to go under the ground for it, which there's actually some right here. So let's get this exposed coal. Same as over here. I think it was like right here. There's some right here. It will darken the screen, guys, because of the particle effect. There's some right here. And then it just comes back. What we're going to be looking for is we're just going to fly this way while in survival, guys, as you can see. Actually, before we do that, let's do one thing smart, shall we? Let's go back down below, which is right down here. Fly down further, a little higher. We're going to grab this and this one. And we're going to grab a few apples, shall we? Go ahead and turn them into golden apples. Oh, whoops. Oh, we actually have more than I thought. All right. Actually do another gapple. And boom. Like this. So now we have 7 apples. We can go ahead and eat. Now, usually you would do this for hills. I'm using it just for food, which will insta give me extra hearts and stuff like that. All right. We're going to fly in a random direction, so like this way, and figure out what all is out this way. I mean, we do have a desert right here, which is actually pretty cool. Is that a full desert or is that just a beach? It just looks like it's a beach. Okay. But what we're looking for is the really, really messed up mountains. Ooh, hello, broken portal. I already have a portal, but always good to... Oh, fire charge. I think
Anyone
Pombi already
here?
chosen. At the moment, no. We only got one watcher unless like it's being bugged out again. Pretty much about how PlayStation does. So if other people on PlayStation watch somebody on PlayStation, we got 5 watching. Okay. But if somebody on PlayStation is watching somebody on PlayStation, it will not actually completely show those as viewers. So unless if they're watching it that way, it won't show. Okay, we got another castle right there, but we're gonna keep flying this way because we need some coal. Which I kind of find that very weird how, PlayStation does that, especially tied in with YouTube, how they stream coherently. I'm not gonna worry about that structure.
What is bro doing right now?
I know you guys can hear me. Boop. I'm looking for exposed stone cliffs because exposed stone cliffs, especially the jagged ones, like this, usually has a good amount of coal in it, and I want to get a lot of coal. That is what I'm up to right now. I'm not going to worry about the structure spawning in just yet. We'll come by and get them later. What I want is the exposed stone. Oh, man, that almost looked like coal from a distance. Not this, but the water thing right there. Boop. We're not going to go into caves. That way we don't have to like go through, fly different things and stuff like that. We're just going to look for the exposed stone cliffs, exposed stone plateaus, because that is
Hand
going to
pink
be the best
waving,
bet.
hand pink waving, hand pink waving, hand pink waving, hand pink waving.
Boop. Give me 1 second, guys. I do need to plug my phone into charge. Also, guys, I had to end up
Hello.
oh, brother, you're not gonna troll me. I know you can hear me because I was talking to Pombo just fine in the party. So I know you can hear me. Um, but back to what I was saying, guys. I don't like spam. It is actually also against our chat rules down in the description section below. So yeah, he got put in timeout for spamming. Okay, back to what we were doing. We're gonna keep flying out this direction, I believe, and we should be able to find exposed plateaus. And I can also double check myself right here, which I will do. Yes, I can hear myself when I literally. So you guys won't be able to hear that because I don't want the audio double playing back through my headset. My phone is Bluetooth to my headset, so when I went into stream, I turned up my volume just to see if you guys could hear me, and I know you guys can. So yeah, troll not working on you, brother. One, I already knew you could hear me because I was already talking to Pombo, but I just wanted to make sure the stream wasn't bugged. Make 110% sure. Oh yeah, I forgot the snow looks so ridiculous with the realism effects mod. But we need to go break past all this snow. It's probably gonna take a really, really good amount of time, and I probably could have already got a lot of coal, but I was also figuring on hitting a lot of stuff. And there's actually a village right down there. Is there a blacksmith in here by chance? No, there is not. Alrighty, keep moving. So if you guys don't know, I'm actually pretty darn far from spawn. Um, get a sip of my coffee right quick. Ooh, some grassland and another village.
Hey.
Ooh, how you doing there, brother?
Bro, what are you doing?
Yep, it's the same person. Give me 1 sec, guys. Alrighty, so no longer is that going to be a timeout. That is going to be a ban for ban evasion with the other person. Boom. All right, there is a blacksmith in this one. I will take the apples, definitely. Bread for regular food. Already got one of those. Don't need potatoes. I'm half tempted, but if I can actually just make a teleport to this little village, I'll actually be able to get cows and pigs. So instead of killing them, I'm going to let them live so I can actually make an actual full-on farm with them later. I already have too many of those. I don't know why I walked in this and I was thinking like stone cutter, but no, we are good. Alrighty. Got portal. And we're going to go inside that in just a second. Okay, golden apple. Nice. Don't really care, don't care, and don't care. We are going to, however, grab the obsidian. And go down. Ha. Oh, my pickaxe is about to break, that's why. Okay, we'll just go till my pickaxe breaks, and then we'll be able to do that. There we go. 51 coal. Usually it goes all the way to like there's like one left, like one use left on the tool, and then you have to manually break like that. I found that weird that it didn't do it that way this time. It's all good. I'm not going to worry about all this iron because we have way too much iron already. We need diamonds. So we're going to go for diamonds in just a little bit, shall we? All right. Didn't see any coal past what we gathered. I could have just been blind and overlooked, but we're just going to continue moving in this direction. Any coal on the front face? Yes, there is. All right, 64 and 2. That's not too bad, but I want to get a little bit more coal. If it's just like right on the bit where we can just immediately see it, we'll grab it. Here we go. Right over here, some more exposed cliff face. Oh, we have a little thing that spawned in. Nice. Keep moving. Perfect. Wasn't a lot in that one, but it'll be fine. I would love to find a plateau because the plateau is going to be ridiculously easy to find coal or anything like that we want. Even in here will be nice. See if there's any. Yep. Yeah. Okay. I thought I was seeing things for a second. I love this texture pack, guys, because notice how vibrant this is. I wish there was like glint off of the coal as well. That'd be kind of cool. Like leave it with that and just have like a little glint that comes up, kind of like the light does right there. But I'm going for 2 stacks of coal because we got this for the smeltery, this for the cooking. Is kind of the plan there. And we'll have to get even more than that later because we'll have multiple smokers. And then we got the one forge that's an auto forge, but there we go. All right, that's the village we already went to, so we need to go back this way. There's a good amount of coal here. Oh, I have not slept in a minute in Minecraft. Same in real life, man. Like, I've been up since, like, what? I don't even know what time I woke up yesterday. I haven't played Minecraft for that long, but dear Lord, dude, I've been up for a while. I ain't worry about the skeletons shooting their bows. They don't really do much when I can actually just move off as I am done grabbing that. Nothing. Oh, yep, more coal right here. Oh, we got more than enough coal now. We got coal going for torches too now, which is great. I was going to do that a little bit later, but never mind. We can go ahead and get the rest of this coal and then leave. Or maybe even go down and see if we can't find some diamonds in a lower level. Oh, I didn't pick up all the coal. There we go. More coal there. I just want to see. Oh, here's some emeralds, actually. We'll get some emerald. 22. I might even switch worlds at some point just to remove the weapon mod out from the other world. That way we don't get the inventory lag on it. Now that I figured out it's just the combined bit of the blocks mod and the weapons mod. A skeleton. Nice. Okay. I came in from where again? Did I mine something and it dropped like gravel in its place? Oh, I'm almost broken my pick, so we'll have to make a teleport back here in a minute. I'm trying not to die because we are going to have to add one of the other mods back to this that I never put in here and I probably should have. Off rip, but it'll be fine. Good to go. All right, let's make it out of here, which, if I'm not mistaken, is right here. Let's fly up to the very tippy top of this. On the very edge. I think here is probably going to be the best spot because we don't have spiders or anything near us. Homes. Let's add a home. And we're going to say just mine. No mine shaft, just mine. There we go. So we know it's here. And then we're going to go back to homes and the institute. Teleport. All right. That's where we can do the 64 in here. Got the 64 for this one. We got the 64 for this one. And then we got 64 for torches. So we'll go ahead and do that in a second. Let's go get this right quick. And we're just going to do this. Actually, that.
Minecraft farms are made with tools like
Is my stream like a little behind? Yeah, that's weird. All right, I'm going to have to fix that. Boop. That or you deleted your own comment. Very weird. So Minecraft Farms actually is going to be made with dirt, hose, water, buckets, and then anything that you use to as the surrounding land. Um, which is not bad, but you actually can just get a plugin.
new IT was an
What does
accident.
this?
Mate.
Alrighty, all good. But pretty much, guys, it is it's better with this where it's automated. And you don't need like a million redstone to do it. Bring this up here. It says 64 torches. We actually can just do 14, which matches. Stone goes over here. Whoops. Stone will go over here. We are going to turn these into planks. And we'll do what? Oh, 20 in the sticks.
Are so
Yeah.
small.
The fuck? Like stream wise with 1,000 subs or what are you trying to say, my dude? Anyways, boop. Got our torches. Here.
So these apples up there for a minute. Sticks will go in here. We gotta turn this in to regular gold later. Do have bread, which will stick right here. This wood goes over here. And our emerald that I actually forgot about will go in here. Boom. And we are going to place torches in between into the proper sections. Like that. We're going to do no torches up here. Just because I don't want it to ruin that, as you guys can see. So we'll have a little bit of light coming off of that.
1. Screwdriver. 2. Spatula. B. Screwer. 4. B. Tool.
GG, I guess. And you're saying I'm small downstairs. Why? Be even funnier if you were Dota trying to troll on multi accounts after accusing me of talking to him on multi accounts. Although I'm not going to say you are, I'm just saying if you were, it'd be kind of funny. All right. That's enough light. Let's go to the nether after I make some tools. And get a little bit more of something we need. Oh, there's actually iron torches now with the mods? Nice. Let's see. We'll do 2 picks. I think that'll be more than enough for what we're going to go do. Move this over here. Torches I don't need to carry at the moment. And 4 gapples in case we need to heal. All right. Let's hit the nether. Which I don't have to take the portal. I could have teleported. But I'm standing right at the portal. Why be lazy? Do this over here. Out here. And we are here for this. Oh, there we go. Because we are going to make a lot more golden apples here in a minute. Which, by the way, guys, is food, but also every time you eat an apple, you get better health and you gain a little bit more hearts. And the more regular golden apples I eat, the more golden hearts we get. So instead of just 2, I can actually send that up to like 8 or something like that. Which is actually pretty amazing for the amount of health I can get if I have to go into combat. So the best way to get gold.
To solve a Minecraft Rubik's Cube, try these steps: A5-2, B5-2, C5-B5, N, A2.
brother. It's the same user constantly doing the stuff. GG. Although I know Dota wouldn't roll the fuck up on me, man. Let's be honest. I know that for a fact, my dude. Especially after he got slammed his own chat. I'm not gonna lie, I went over to his chat about what, a year, like what, 6 months ago to a year? Something like that. It's been a while since I've actually been in Dota's chat. But I went into his chat because my friend Ghost, by the way, you guys know him as Red Ghost Tribe, seen that the dude was playing Call of Duty, seen that the dude tried talking trash to me once, and was like, hey, you know what? Let's see if he'll actually do a 1v1 in some COD. So he went to Dota's chat trying to do 1v1s, and I went to Dota's chat pretty much telling Dota how he just basically mimics other fucking artists, because literally that's all he does. And it's not like I'm getting onto him for just mimicking one artist. No, nah. The dude mimics way too many fucking artists. Way too many. Broski literally tries being Knox Hill, with the bar breakdowns. No Life Shack with reaction videos. Yeah, multiple different creators is what this man is. So, yeah. See, like, okay, so if he was just doing something like one other creator, okay, maybe he found a niche that he's into. But when you mimic multiple creators, that's kind of a big no-no. Now, you can. So, I am actually able to have multiple accounts. So I have my gaming account, my music account, stuff like that, separating two different careers, right? Well, technically it's one career, it's YouTube, but I'm not trying to get people from gaming over to music and from music over to gaming. While also, guys, to be honest with you, I am not going to choose one thing and then do 5 different things over there, copying 5 different creators. That is just no. I'm not going to break that golden rule. Okay. Just not happening. I'm not going to sit here and do like voice reenactments like you see on YouTube on top of music from other creators, right? Like for instance, like remake artist, right? So I do remakes of like Eminem. I'll take an Eminem beat, write my own lyrics to it, and literally do a remake. That is exactly what I do on my music channel. If Dota doesn't like that, I don't care. End of the day, that is the content I make over there. Is just remakes. And to be honest, until M actually became shady again, which by the way, in the past, like literally in the past before he did it, he's already said like Shady's dead. He's never being shady again, meaning he wasn't going to be shady. So me being able to go and do remakes was a way for other people to constantly relive him being shady, right? Not me thinking I'm totally Eminem, but at the same time, so people can go back and be like, hey, you know what? At least it sounds like him, and I'm getting that kind of shady vibe, right? Is what that content was about. And anyways, my nickname whenever I was in school, legit, was Red Shady. Um, when you get into the music career, a lot of people are going to take after whoever inspired them. Their inspiree, meaning the person who inspired them, is going to be the style they will use. be that mindful with it might just be more than just one person. Meaning, if somebody liked 50 Cent, Eminem, and stuff like that, they might try to take multiple styles, combine them to try to find their own flow or sitting or whatever, right? But they might try to pull together something in that way. So just because someone copies like multiple different styles into their own thing, I'm not going to say that's full theft. But Eminem is my favorite. So that's the reason why when I hop onto the mic, legit, it's not exactly teetotally down to exactly him, but I do have a little bit of resemblance to Eminem when I hit the mic. And therefore, I got the nickname Red Shady in school. I actually used to do like rap battles in school. I would ask to do freestyles at football games. I'm not joking. Not just by my school only. It would actually be by other schools. Okay. Like if we were versing Austin East at the time, I had people from Austin East, which by the way, my school was rivals against Austin East, meaning they didn't like each other. But even through that rivalry, I would have people from Austin East walking up to me being like, hey, bro, throw me a freestyle, man. I heard you rap. So, yeah, I actually was noticed through multiple different schools. Now, yes, I did kind of put the mic down for a while. I will admit that. I did. Um, right after I graduated high school, one, I wanted to kind of focus on getting into a job, make a little bit of money, that type of thing that isn't just in music. Because if you're going to go into music, well, one, you got to have money to be able to afford to get studios and everything like that. Maybe even to be able to record and do your own thing on YouTube, pay your internet bill, your light bill, all of that. So I ended up having to get into a job. In doing so, I did start up a little bit of a YouTube channel where I done gaming videos. Literally, my first thing on YouTube was gaming videos. It wasn't even music. What sparked me to come back to music was two things. The first thing was there was a friend in school that passed away um, due to suicide, by the way. I'm not saying this to out him or, make anyone feel like I'm completely talking about him in the wrong, because I'm not. He was my closest friend, but I ended up losing him. And I wanted to go back because I knew he was trying to get into rap music, but he just wasn't there. But he would do his best to try to get in. So I was going to go back and try to re-listen to some of his music, and then I realized there was new songs that got posted after we stopped talking for a little bit, where he ended up wanting to reach out and ask me for help through music. And I was like, dude, I haven't spoke to this dude in a while. I think his mom and dad might have uploaded the song, because I think it was uploaded after the time of him passing. But pretty much I was like, I might. This is kind of making me want to respark the mic a bit. So I started to write a little bit. We're gonna get Apple. I started to write a little bit, just a wee little bit. Oh,
Hi.
my game is lagging. Give me 1 second. I'll get name callouts in a second and say hi back. But pretty much,
You've done really well.
thank you there, Logan. Um, but pretty much the second half of what got me back into doing music is a beef started. I randomly searched my, demonic plays, like to see if anybody was dissing me music style. It was just like a random, like, and let's just go check. So I literally went onto YouTube and checked it, and there was a person who ended up dissing me, and he did use
How
my
long
name.
did this take?
Not very long. This world has been up for a little bit. If you're talking about over the concept of time of when I left rap and got back into it, I left rap basically at the age of 18, and I repicked rap back up around the age of, I want to say maybe 25, give or take like a year or two. Um, so I was out for a little bit, but pretty much I found somebody dissed me. And I was like, yo, this ain't really that hard of a diss. Do I really respond to it? But at the same time, I wanted to get back into music a little bit after hearing my friend Dark Dre. By the way, if you want to go look up his YouTube, this is the dude that passed away. Type in Dark Drave, and that was the dude who passed away. So I was already
Wow,
writing.
some people are so rude.
They are. But I pretty much was into writing a song in memory of him. And then I was like, well, get that. And then just for the views, maybe I spark a beef with the other guy. And the other guy, as we all know, is JT Green Music. Which, by the way, I don't think it's the same JT, or if he did, he completely changed a little bit of his name, which is still JT Green, but it's no longer music on the end, and his icon changed. So it still could be him, but it could be someone else who just chose to do the name too. So that's why I haven't really like full pushed a diss to that. Um, and it went from like regular rap music on the channel to, if I look at the channel, I don't even see the older videos. So I do want to say it's someone who's new. But now it's like video game music. Like the dude is talking about fighting people as if he's like a Spartan from a video game or other concepts, which tells me it's probably a new artist. Which I will say his music is not bad, okay, for the new artist. Now, if it is still JT Green, as in the dude that I sparked the rivalry with, who only said my name once and then started to sublime me every other song. Literally, like he wouldn't even use my name. When he would obviously reply to me, and I could hear it when I'd say, stop being a subliminal artist, like replying back through sublims. He would say, I'm not subliminal, which would tell me that he's answering me, but he never used my name. So, uh, I pretty much went back and forth with this dude, maybe two songs for him, multiple songs for me. Over the course, he ended up like falling into a depression and asking people for help, which by the way, I did kind of kick him while down. So I was a dick at this point because I was like, if you're going to be in rap music, battle rap especially, and you're asking people for help, that's a no bueno. So I literally hit him on that a little bit as like a kick while you're down. Um, yeah, it's not really, I want to say, mature of me to do as well, especially since he was going through a depression. So I'm hoping he didn't take his own life due to me, because let's be honest, at the end of the day, a beef rivalry between me and someone else, I'm not going to take that as the point to say, like, I want someone to do self harm. I don't. At the end of the day, I just want to look at the win. If they take an L, just walk it off. If you want to stay in music, that's fine. If you don't, that's fine.
I
Find
hope he
something else you
didn't.
like. I hope he didn't either, Logan. I hope he didn't either. Um, but at the end of the day of rap music, if you fire shots at somebody, expect to be hit back. The reason I started trolling Dota, by the way, which now I can also say like he's fucking stupid, let's be honest, he is. Especially like if you go back and listen to when he was beefing with two
Being
other
into
artists.
music too and even play.
He played noise. But Dota got into a beef with somebody and literally talked about holding the person underwater to see if he could breathe, while also bringing up a place where the dude lived and then tried to double it as the mammal, which, okay, that's a double, but now the imagery it goes along with that double, whales don't breathe underwater. They don't have gills, my dude. Um, because the last bit was the dude's last name, which is Gil, by the way. Was another trying to be off a double, which again, with Wells
You
and
say
Gills,
rolling on the floor laughing,
does
rolling on the
not go
floor laughing.
together.
I like that.
So yeah, wells come above the water, called breaching, to blow the excess water out, which is when you usually see water come off the spout of a well, in order to inhale the breath they need to dive back again to hold their breath for hours at a time. So when the dude was trying to play this double imagery, I'm like, dude, are you fucking stupid? And you're trying to battle this other dude. Well, also this same dude I'm talking about, Dota, um, I get it. He does rap. I do rap, right? We're not here to copy each other. But when you start copying other artists, like platform is where everything kind of goes wrong. And the reason I'm saying that is because Dota decided, let's do breakdown videos, which by the way is Knox Hill. Knox Hill does breakdowns. He listens to Eminem or other artists, even outside of rap, and breaks down bar for bar what is said, even maybe even counts in the doubles, how many syllables rappers use, or even the artist says in their songs. And when I say artist, because it's also like rock and other stuff too that he will break down. Then Dota decides to combine that alongside reaction videos. And as we know, No Life Shack on YouTube is reaction videos. So now we've taken two platforms to combine, at least two, in order to make your content. And it's taking from two other creators to make the content type you're looking to do. I'm sorry, man, but you're at that point stealing for other artists' platforms to make your own content. So he takes both of those. He starts taking uh like when people get mad at a video game and start yelling at it, especially Call of Duty. Um I what is his name? It's like COD wait, it's like I think it's like Codfather is his name, as in COD father. He does rant videos about Call of Duty, and Dota literally on his rap channel was trying to do a rant video of Call of Duty. He was taking multiple
Stealing is
different
just being
platforms.
an idiot.
Thank you. Thank you, Logan. But anyways, he taken those three and then he tried making something up. He deleted the video and then made up on another one when I was talking, like trying to, talk to him in his own like videos and shit about the bullshit he's been doing. When he tried to say that I was talking to him on multiple accounts when other people were just fucking agreeing with me in chat. But anyways, let's get past that point and move into the actual point I'm trying to bias here. How do I put this, man? I want to say it and not sound too mean. Mm. He tried to say that his kids walked up to him on a video and asked him to make
Just
some
say it.
food, and literally he didn't even do a live stream where his kids asked for that. The stream title was legit How I Make Chicken or something like that, where he is doing a cooking video, okay? So he tried to fully be Chef Gordon Ramsay on his music channel.
I'm not
How
dissing, I'm just saying like it's fine, you can say.
you're good. I know you're not dissing. Um, like, dude, that's at least 4 fucking platforms on your content you are taking. Not to mention, okay, he took the Power Rangers theme and put it for an album. Brevity, which by the way is a app for shortening words, is a name of his fucking album. We're at 6 items now, 6 platforms across not even just YouTube, but fucking like applications. I can do you one better. His name is King Dota, right?
That's just desperation at that point.
Hold on. His name is King Dota. If you look up Dota right now, go to Google search, look up Dota. You are going to see the second game called Dota 2 because there was a Dota 1 that was just called Dota. There's 7 things right there: a game, an app, 4 creators on YouTube, and the other that's 7 platforms he's taken, bro, and tried to combine into his own content under one channel. And the funny thing about this is I didn't call him out on all of it until after he started dissing what I do. By the way, he's like artists that copy and disses that, right? But yet your 7 different platforms you've copied, does your own words not affect you? Jesus Christ, Dota. Um, Next to kind of get into a little bit is going to be when he responds to you in a video, like text message wise. Like he could be streaming or just outside of stream. Example, like on a video he's already done and you go to comment to him. His punctuation is non existent. He tries to tell people how to be literate, but yet he does not have periods, commas, exclamation points, question marks in his fucking sentences. On a sentence, I can express, like you're copying Gordon Ramsay, this dude, that dude, this dude, right? Where I can actually put a comma to split apart each section like you're supposed to. The man's like, you're making no sense. How does that not make sense? I've told you directly who you're copying, the multiple content artist, while also making sure in the sentence, in proper format, adding a comma after each one to let you know when
It
to
does.
stop talking. It makes massive sense, Logan. Thank you. Um, so yeah, it's one of those things like, bro, I've sat here and stressed the point to you that you're too blind to see. Um, we can also go over the argument he tried to pull, which pretty much, if you guys go listen to my rap music, I told you I don't like sending people from gaming over to it, but if you want to go listen to it, it's Red Shady. Again, RED space SHADY, which is Red Shady. So you can go listen to these syllables I use, right? I use longer words, more syllables to prove an IQ bias there, right? The complexity of the words I'm using with the proper way to phrase them. Yeah, my syllable count is right there where I want it to be. I'm trying to use, you know, 3-syllable, 4-syllable, 5-syllable words, while Dota is mainly sitting back with either, like, we'll say 70% being 2-syllable words and barely, if any at all, breaking 2 syllables. Like, occasionally you'll hear one that's like 3 syllables. My music also does doubles, triples, and I've done quads already where like one word means 4 different things, and I don't mean the word two, right? The easiest word to do. Um, think of Drake, right? As in the dragon, the rapper, the gun, you know, being able to do the wordplay in that way. Or how about the way that I said Draco, right, into the song is also talking about a Harry Potter character. There's your 4-piece right there. that I literally knocked in one song.
Sorry but IGTG but I'm subbed so I'll come back later if you're still streaming but keep up with your music and chase your dreams Red Heart.
Thank you, brother. Hope to see you come back, man. I really do. Um, and I hope you have a wonderful day. I don't know about being streaming later because I've been up all night, so I probably might be going to bed probably within the next few hours. If not, I'll be probably catching up with Pombo on a different game, and I might actually stream that depending on what we're doing. Alrighty. But yeah, again, covering all this, man, it's kind of ridiculous. Um, and that's what I'm saying. Like, he's not gonna really pull up to me. Even if he did shoot a reply to try and diss
Fair
me,
enough.
it just would not land. Yeah, all good. You have a wonderful day or night, depending on where you're from. And thanks for stopping by. Right. We need apples. So back into here, grab out the apples and make a good amount of golden
You
apples.
too.
Thank you, man. I actually had just enough gold to make 14 apples. SDG. Okay. The plan right now in Minecraft is going to be to. I don't know about working on the other side of this just yet. That could be a project for later today or tomorrow. I'm going to need diamonds. We are going to need a lot more gold to make a lot more golden apples. So I'm trying to think of the plan because we already got the thing for the apples. Gold is easy to get. It's just time consuming. I'm pretty sure you don't want to watch that. So that's probably something I'm going to have to grind for off stream. Let's grind for diamonds. Ain't that bad, but I think we've already mined all the diamonds down at the below mine, directly below us when me and Pomba were on. So we're going to have to do that. Oh, one thing to do before I even keep forgetting to do it again is let's go add the mod that is missing. And I might even add another mod just to make diamonds a little more viable after we kind of find the biome. And I don't even know if I want to add that mod right now because it would just be ridiculous trying to find it on stream because I'd have to go through cave after cave after cave for the chance. But we're going to go in here and we're going to grab two mods. I need my tombstone mod and cave biomes. Activate. And we'll see if we bug out my world. And we also got to do the other world to remove the slow inventory pull up that it has and gravestones. The reason I'm getting the gravestone mod is so we don't actually lose inventory gear to the point where it's ridiculous to get it back, which will go directly along with all of this, and then the cave biomes, which will actually go directly above our better structures mod here. And hopefully this doesn't take forever, because if it does, then it's going to be ridiculous, because that means it might bug out the inventory, which I took a little bit of time, but it's okay. Edit world right quick. This is the one I need to remove the weapons and tools mod out of. So if we scroll down, you're going to see weapons add-on here for 9.2 megabytes. We need to actually deactivate this one. All the wool needs to stay. The doors add-on needs to stay. Aquaculture is not really needed. So we're going to go ahead and hit, actually, I think aquaculture is on the other one too. So it should be safe to use, maybe. The only reason I'm saying maybe is because instead of just adding fish like I would like it to, it actually does add like tools, armor, and weapons as well. We'll have to see if that breaks anything here in a minute. And that loaded really quick. But activate the world, and let's see if this bugged out my inventory. And if you're wondering why I reload the different ways to load the plugins like that, it's basically the same thing you would do as if you're doing mod load order. So you want to load mods in the proper order in order for them to work a little more cleanly on server or single player. And the best way to do that is going to be your texture packs or resource packs. Anything for visual effects. And then underneath that, you're going to want to use your biome modifications. So if you have like custom biomes, um, anything like that. And then you're going to do your structures after biomes. So that way it can spawn the biomes and then the structures can spawn in the biomes. And then you want to do like added items. So anything that adds items into your game. And then underneath that is going to be the rest of the other stuff. For instance, we do have our visual cave biomes here. So Orlean VFX. And that is going to let us have our books, which we're going to put over here. Whoops, we got one more book to worry about, which is the guidebook for the cave biomes. I don't need it. Does that... Okay, so I don't think that was very long to pull anything up, and it didn't pull anything up, so we're just going to do that right quick and see. Okay, so yeah, we're not too far off. We're not too laggy when it comes to opening up the inventory to do anything we need to do. So the cave biomes is adding a new biome into the game, and then the gravestone is in case I die, my tools don't like, if I die, it doesn't fall off here, land in the lava, and burn. It's actually going to give a little tombstone that I can come by, break, and re-get my items back. All right. That is what was missing from this world. And that's just because I didn't want a million green beams being in here, BEAMS, due to the fact of the mod that I'm using, this one right here, does have a way to get your gear back, but it's through these waypoints, like the death waypoint, which adds a giant green diamond in your world that you have to run back to. And if you die multiple times, you drop multiple of those diamonds. And I deactivated it. Not only for my side, but I actually got the actual admin tool for it and deactivated it for everyone in the admin tool. So no matter what, you cannot turn it on. That way we don't have like the little green squares technically floating around. I know I said diamonds, but they're not diamonds, they're squares. It's green squares. So I wouldn't have like a green square through that wall if Pombo died over there. Okay, that's kind of why I removed it. Boop. All right, let's go see if one of the new biomes might have loaded right down below. And if you're wondering, we just do slash ability add a mayfly true. And what this lets me do is fly while being in survival. Okay. If you guys do not have the proper setting turned on for this, you're not going to be able to fly in survival. And it's not something you have to download a mod for or anything like that. It is just a setting. You have to turn on the education features to Minecraft, sadly. But once you do that, you're able to use that command. But we are going over here, down through here. Which way was it that went down again? Pomby! You're the one that actually made it through this mine to get all the way down to the really low section down below, Pombo. I call him Pomby, guys, because, yeah, I call him that. But his real gamer tag is Pombo. And he's a pretty chill dude. We need to find the system. It lets us go lower. Here we go. Nah, we're getting lower into the mine. Good. Which way do I actually need to go from here, though? I wish I actually followed Pombo all the way down through this whenever he was going through the mine. I stayed up top building the other part you've seen, but at least now I can kind of see the direction he went. Because I naturally went through the other bit above. I didn't go all the way down here. Okay, it's just lava. So it's the other way we seen over here. Where was that? Right here? Maybe? No, wait. No. So if I'm not mistaken, I do need to find water, because I think that's what he says. Like, I have to come back up through water. So I need to figure out where that water was that he ran into whenever he went through the mine system. Oh, we are, okay, I was about to say stuck, but never mind, we're good. I hear water to my right. Oh, wait a minute. Is this the, okay, here's water. So this might have been where he went. Holy crappily dudes. Can I get an air bubble right here? Oh, no. I'm gonna drown. I'm gonna drown. I'm gonna drown. I'm gonna drown. Let me out. Oh, I'm so dead. I'm so dead. Come on. Make it. Make it. Make it. Make it. Make it. Make it. Oh, man, that is so ridiculous, man. I almost drowned. Okay. Pombi, what direction did you go to make it out of this cave, man? Because I do not want to have to. Okay, yeah, no, I need to make it back up before I die. I'm dead. Actually, hold on. Holmes. I got 3 seconds, 3 seconds, 3 seconds. I'm dead. It is still teleported me. Oh, I am so screwed on that. You know what? I gotta die here. I didn't expect it to teleport me after I already died. Game, that's devious. All right. I probably should not have went down there. That was kind of a stupid idea for me to do, but I'm not too worried about it in the slightest because, well, we got way too much iron for me to have to worry about armor, and we have way too much iron for tools. So I'm not too worried about it. I was a dumbass, though. I probably should have just used the teleport to get down there. But I wanted to walk down, man, because maybe Pombo might have like passed diamonds that I might have been able to see. Oh well, we're gonna do that. We do need this. We're gonna grab off some tools and armor. So, boom, 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 boom. Wow. Who would have knew that's all you needed? All right. We are gonna need to get food, so we'll do that in just a second. To my right, I need to get 1 block of any block. Does not matter. So we're just going to get one of these because that is going to let me make my RMT tool. And we are going to go ahead and make a little bit of baked potatoes because that is going to be our food. For a second. Whoops. Just click. There. And then we just do this. And we can take a whole stack out that way. I did it so I didn't have to move it and then take a chance at getting the, well, poisonous potatoes in this slot, then have to move that all the way down. So the minute movements was a little bit better. So we got the 64 going in there, which is going to get cooked out and be turned into our baked potatoes down there. Trying to think, what else do we need? I could have taken a sword, but it's a good thing I left my sword here. All right, so we got our axe, we got a pickaxe, we got that. We lost our visual VFX book, but I'm not worried about that. I didn't have a backpack yet, so not worried about that. Oh, I am so stupid. If you guys are wondering why I'm saying that, we've passed a lot of things in here that we should have got. Because thinking about it, I need string to make the baskets that I need to make in order to make my backpack. Because on top of that, I need to make a basket sided with a crafting table in order to make the backpack table. And then I need to make a basket and get some leather in order to make the backpack. Okay, so we're going to go to the nether right quick. Actually, before I'm an idiot again, let's go ahead and get at least 19 of my baked potatoes and then head to the nether. I'm not worried about losing the book that we lost because one, I made my RMT tool back, and the other one is just a settings book that I'm never touching again anyways. So we're all good. We are going to come out here, and we need to find a bastion in order to get our spider webs. If I'm not mistaken, there should be a bastion somewhere in here nearby. So we're just going to go look for said bastion and get what we need. So if you guys don't know, I do call spiders spooters. To be honest with you, I use a lot of kid language. Like when I say kid language, like when you're talking to a fucking infant, I will use a lot of that when playing games, man. I do. Um, like Bandit in Rainbow Six Siege, back when I played it for a little bit, was Bandito the Dorito. Over here, spiders or spooters. Ooh, I see. Oh, wait, no, that ain't nothing. From back there, that almost looked like it was going to be something, but no, it was nothing, man. I hyped myself up for nothing. But anyways, back to what we were talking about. Multiple different games. I use multiple little, like, like when you talk to a baby version of nicknames. I want that. So we're just going to break this. An empty chest. Really? Okay. We'll keep moving. By the way, this is my favorite biome, though, to the nether. Just because of the fact of, like, it's Skyrim-y enough for me to be like, ooh, bioluminescent zone in Skyrim, right? It kind of reminds you of that, especially like when you're like standing in it and you're looking out and it's all this. The bioluminescence actually is really good. And they have like a red version of this too in Minecraft, which is actually nuts. As I was just talking about it. Okay. So I will say they've done a really, really good job with the updates to Minecraft and stuff they've added. But there's some things that I will disagree with. Even if the community voted for it and, well, more people in the community voted yes than the people that voted no against it, I'll have to say I'm one of the people that probably voted no. And that is the damn sniffers, man. Sorry, but I'm not sorry. I don't like how the sniffer is, man. Just do not. Um, the warden. I mean, I like the ideology behind it. I do not. Ooh, a good bastion. I do not like the way they modeled it, if that makes sense. Like, it's supposed to be in a dark, scary area, and it's supposed to be something scary. It just looks meh. Okay, like the only reason it's scary is the damage output it does. It doesn't look scary. Like if you showed me a picture of it, I would not jump. If you gave a random jump scare picture in front of me, I would not jump. It is not scary. Really? Are we really just going to be on that like timing of where you do not want to make an entrance to this thing for everyone? Oh, well, here's a gold block. I'll definitely take that. Another one? Don't mind if I do. Did I see? I did. Okay, we got that. Okay, we're up at the near top where this thing is actually inside of the... Oh, God, you can actually get out. Okay, hold on. I know about the crit system. I don't care about it right now, guys. I just want to spam click, keep everything knocked back and down there and not let a single one up here. Come on. Just fall over. Go to bed. Go night-night. Ouchies. Okay, I gotta get off the fly. Oh, no, 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 no. You are not coming up here. Oh, they got a crossy. They got a crossy. Nope. It's nope. The crossy can stay right over there where he is. Are they really not just gonna run up here anymore? It's because he's scared. There we go. Okay. The stairwell goes down right here. There is a chesty twos. Okay. Ooh, we got some food here though. That's good. Trade those out. Magma creams. That's actually good. Gilded blackstone. Can use that in a build. Not gonna worry about the arrows on that one. More magma creams. Gotta love it. Arthropods, sharpness 2, knockback 1. We will definitely take that, so I'm not using my axe anymore to swing on these guys. Make sure I didn't overlook anything, even though I already looked at it. Time to go down a little further. Oh, I hate the idea of this, but I like it at the same time. Oh, this one's missing a stair. Because at any moment, there could be a freaking piglin right here, man. All right, we could go this way, and I can see some gold blocks right there. We'll do that in a second. I just want to see if there's any other extra chesties down here anywhere. The bit of this that just makes me want to continue to hate myself for... Yeah, we're not going to go through lava. Sorry, if that reactivates for breaking a block, I do not feel like being smothered in lava and losing gear sets. We're just going this way. Where was that little bridge I seen? Was it on the other side? Did I not go far enough up? Yes, right here. Okay. Gather this. I heard the crossies. Oh, heck no, brother. They're trying to shoot me from below. Brother. I feel like I'm playing some freaking Call of Duty right now with me having to, like, juke. Alright, if I take that, I don't know if I can get back on that, though. Hold on. Would I be able to... Yeah, that jump is makeable. Let's crouch. Yeah, I'd be able to make it over there. Okay. That knockback is trying to hit me. Do this. Okay, we're going to go around this way. Come on, piggy. Oh, don't... Jesus. I want that, but I don't want to fall through this. Okay, there we go. I didn't get arrows, so I'm just going to release that crossy back down there, just because I want to get a bow later instead of the crossy. Jesus. All right. Why am I thinking about parkour routes when I can fly? Okay, there is gold down there. I don't know if they have chests throughout this or not. Come here, Crossy. You can fall down there, get rid of the Crossy. Oh, they do have chests. Actually, before I actually click on that and end up losing stuff. The string is what I'm here for. Let's fly around every bit of this just to make sure I'm not overlooking any other chest right here. Down to the next level. Not seeing a chest. Wait, is this the one I just looted? I believe so. If not, then it was a horrible chest. I see another one right. No, that's lava. Okay, so this comes all the way down. We got more crossies. Okay, I'm not seeing anything there. This is here to get to the stack of gold. Alright, I'm not worried about the magma block. Not worried about the blocks of gold just yet. If I want to come back, I can. Let's make it back to the staircase, wherever that was. Where was that? Okay, hold on. I gotta look at this because we had the bridge coming off, which is right here, I believe. Is this one? Yeah, because we came off this, went around here. This comes this way. This goes up and then out the bridge. What we're going to do is add a fast travel here. Okay. Homes. Add home. We're going to call this actually mega underscore bastion. Boom. All right. I don't care about the golden axes, so we're just going to kind of chuck those. This is the lava pools, which is good. Alrighty. Should be the same on the other side. All right, let's go back in here and go back up. We came for string. We need to get more string, by the way, guys. So we are going to need to get a lot more string. Technically, I think this is still underneath. That is underneath. We might be able to, never mind. I'm not even going to try that. Oh, no, this ain't underneath like this. So we are actually needing to find our way out here. We'll get this placed back down. Don't need the netherrack. But we are going to say we need to find another one of these. So I need to keep going this way. Need more bastions. Going to need more string. Hunting the spooters is not really the most optimal way of... Oh, that's a gold block. Why was I thinking that was a chest for a second? More gold block. Okay, so we just have gold blocks in. Oh, there is a chest in here. It's in the middle section right here, about maybe here-ish. Can I break in the backside? Yes, I can. Not about that. We'll take that. All right. That'll work fine. All right, we need to go this way and continue on looking for another bastion. It can be the big one like we just left before the tower looking one. Or it could be one of the other versions of the Bastion, as in the one that has the top chests before you can go down and get to the gold, which has little itty bitty small rooms. And actually, for the lava just to be pouring, that means nobody's ventured this way. That is a beautiful sign that I'll take and use to my purpose of finding a bastion or the new large nether fortress. And I do mean the very new large nether fortress. It's going to be huge. Which comes with a better structures mod, by the way, guys. Technically, it's a plug-in. Or I should say, what do we actually say for the console version? Because it's not a bucket server and it's not a Java server. So what would we actually call that? What the or is that? I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna leave that there because that was a little trippy when I flew through it. So I'm just gonna leave it there to trip everyone out that goes through it. Please don't break it. Boop. Oh, we got a fortress. Is it the new one? No, it is not. I can already tell it's not. It's an old one. There's the blaze spawner. I'm not here for the blaze though. Or you, Gasty. We are here because I'm going to go onto the inside balcony and look around. Oh, we are going to need nether wart. This is good. I already have soul sand, so I don't have to worry about that. Pombi already got some. Technically, I want to go in there, but I need to go through one of the other ways to do that. So we're just going to... Hi, Blaze. Bye, Blaze. Ooh, hi, Wither Skeleton. Bye, Wither Skeleton. Ooh, we can actually go further down. Do that in a second. He just staring at me at the end of the hallway, all menacingly. Okay, come on. I had to say it. Had to say it, guys. Come on. Add a skeleton. Good boy. Thank you. Enjoy your trip. All right, we're gonna keep going this way. We gotta go down to the bottom, and then start looking around. Maybe no chest here. Hi, Blazy. Bye, Blazy. Skeleton. Skeleton. It's just dead end after dead end, man. Ouch. That's a good shot. I'll give you that. It's a good one. Yep. Through the blaze. Round that. Through here. To the right. Dead end. Ooh, get juked. Never mind. Hit me after juking you. That works too. Down through here, maybe, if I don't, like, run into the lava. Okay, so this goes across here, which means the other way would be going through there. I'm just going to look through. It goes to a dead end. Oh, wait, that wasn't a dead end. I mean, it is down here, but no chest. Holy no chest. Fortress. What? Yep, that's going to lead to nothing. Well, ain't this just sad, man? Oh, wait a minute. There's more areas down here, and there is a chest right there. Okay, we're breaking in. I'm reverse prison breaking, okay? We're going into the prison, not out it. Oh, we got absolutely nothing in that chest. Okay, there's the guards. Which way was this? Oh, this goes to a blaze. Yeah, I'd rather go through the guards, not a blaze. They're all skellies anyway, so I can just do this. Nothing really good there. And actually, we can just exit right here. Exit stage left, baby. All right, we're just going to go this way. That was a horrible fortress, but you know what? There's another little itty bitty thing here to go and dibble my fingly bits inside of. Any little chesties? Do you see anything like a loot room anywhere? Okay, no, we got a lodestone. We got we got chesty up top. Okay, had nothing in it. Someone's already looted that one. How about this one? Looted. Darn it. All right, so we need to keep going this way, I believe it was, right? Because we came in from that direction. No, because there's the fortress, which means this is another bastion. Or a half of a broken fortress again. Okay, Minecraft, you have definitely confused me. A path that leads to nothing on top of nothing. All right. Nothing. So I guess I thought it was like a way to go down there, but nope, not a way to go down. There is no direct path that comes to this section of this fortress. Wait a minute. I see a chest. Reverse prison breaking again. Holy horrible loot. Batman, it's rot. Nope. Ouch. I got withered. Dang it. Reverse a regular prison break. And let's I didn't bring any gapples. That is crazy. All right, we're just going to use our sword from a distance. Come humble me. Come on. Humble beginnings. You want to come over? Oh, good boy. Come on, do it again. Do it again. Good boy. Come on, your friend too. Same thing. Step a little close. Step a little close. There we go. Back up here. Okay, no more guards around there. They're all the way at the end. Nothing close. Holy horrible loot. We'll go that way in a minute. Oh, yep, there's definitely a chest down here. And, okay, a skeleton. And not the good kind of skelly either. I was trying to get the other skeleton to shoot this one. I'm Peter Pan. Ooh. Come on. Come on. I look tasty. Oh, you tried it. You tried it. You tried to sidestep me. You fell. All right. Here. Right now we can just do this. 2 more review. This is going to be ridiculously stupid. All right. We're just going to bait them down the hallway. And reverse prison break. Oh, got reverse prison. Into here. Horrible loot again. That was not worth the effort. Still not worth the effort. Okay, I'm just having horrible luck with these. Yep, we're just going to continue going out in this direction, I believe. Okay, little tower. We know they like to put the chesties up top sometimes, but we're going to go ahead and get the blocks. I heard you, Piggin. Oh, this is one of the ones that has the freaking statues. Give me the statue. Okay, nothing up there, nothing right there. Don't see any loot with this one. Which means someone's either came in and gotten the loot, Or this one just doesn't spawn loot. And I'm going to go with the first one. It's probably already been looted by someone else. Okay, we're just going to keep moving. Through the lava way this way. Okay, that still goes that way, where now we can just mine straight back. Because we're getting down to the Blackstone level, by the way. And right here's where we're mining, so we're just going to keep going straight back a lot of way. Hopefully I don't have a lava just junk on my head, because that would not be fun. Sorry, we ain't letting you through. Get out of my cave. All right, this way. Back through here. Because this is the original direction we were going. We just had a wall in the way earlier. Okay, we're going to fly a little lower, just so we can get underneath this. And realistically, the best way to get netherite, if I wanted to go for it directly right now, is underneath the lava lakes, by the way. Underneath all that. Okay, is the best way to get netherite. It's just the pain in the butt to get under there sometimes. Ooh. A bastion, maybe? Yeah. Okay. Well, it's a blaze one. Alrighty, that is not too bad. I can deal with the blaze. I can deal with the blaze. So we're just gonna scroll. What? Do I need to go all the way up then? No, because I was all the way up. So where would the chest be? It's not here. This little blaze one. Okay, so there's probably a section in here, maybe in the pillar. Am I just missing something, guys? Or is this just a blaze spawner? I'm gonna say maybe it's just a blaze spawner. Keep going. We're in the cool biome. I actually do kind of want to grab the something from this biome. Hold on. Let's do this. Do this. Because I need to grab particular things through this biome. These. Okay, which are these? I'll grab a couple. Did I leave one on the ground? No, I didn't. Leave none behind, baby. I wasn't paying attention to which way I was flying after I was collecting those. Not gonna worry about it though. Now, if I find one of the red ones, we'll do that too with one of the red ones. We're in the basalts. Okay, basalts. Through here. The nether is just so ridiculous, man. And I think I went backwards, I believe. Oh well, that's fine. Because we need these. Alright, we need 8. So if you guys don't know, this is what we do to get the red and blue trees like these, is through these, which is the fungi that is here. And we're going to make something that will infinitely poop out these. I do kind of like the flowers for this. Not flowers, but whatever that is. It's like a fungus. It's this. Okay. If you guys want to have some other good YouTubers to go check out, and I'm not talking about for like rap, unless you guys do want rap, then go check out Knox Hill. On top of making music, he does reactions. No, he does breakdowns, my bad. No Life Shack does reactions. I don't know if he actually makes music. I haven't seen anything on his channel making music, but I could have just overlooked it and never looked at his channel while he done it. But if you want some good stuff, go look at Poet Plays. He does Minecraft, does Dinosaur World, which is an absolutely wonderful series he's been setting together, making, and working on. God, man, the poet plays like theme song just played in my head right now. Sorry, guys. Uh, who's another good YouTuber I could tell you guys to go check out that I believe deserves more views than they usually get? And I say that because he gets high views, but I don't think he gets more views than what he actually should. Like, he should get way more. Holy unlooted. Looting 1, sharpness 2. You know what? Those actually would not be bad to combine. The crying obsidian is good for decoration. No spooter webs, that is fine. Magma creams, that's good for potions. This is good for having bones. Obsidian, actually netherite scrap. It's even funnier because another YouTuber who does this needed this disc. I'm not worried about looting it. He needed pig step. I already have it on another one. Smite 4. Ooh. We kind of talking, baby. Boop. The chesties right, huh? Gapple. We talking. Oh, there's more string. Nice, which means I can work on the backpack stuff. Coming soon. Need to head down maybe? Because down here it could also be more chests. I'm just getting unlucky and ouch. Yeah, we're not going to worry about the crossies then. Keep moving. Didn't I see another thing loading in somewhere over here when I flew to that? Didn't I see another one somewhere? So I flew to that. I thought I seen, no, I guess not. Oh well. Oh, holy crap-a-doos. There actually is something over here. I second guessed myself. It's a skeleton spawner, and this is one of the ones that spawned up here. Okay. Featherfall. You know what? That'll work. I'll take it. That's not a horrible book. I mean, for with fly it is, but it's still not horrible. Because if fly ever got removed off the realm for anything Minecraft, updates in the future, if it ever does, being able to have feather falling means I don't take as much fall damage. But when you have the fly, guys, like to show you, kind of, I don't really need it at the moment directly. Nothing. And it's due to having the fly ability activated. I thought this was going to be a spiral. It kind of looks like it was going to be, but no, it's just one of the broken versions, and I think this is the one we just tried to go through with the blaze. Okay. Man, I've just been unlucky trying to find the new fortress spawns I can spawn in, because I'm finding every other fortress one, just not the cool fortress. I was hoping to find one because they're actually ridiculously huge. Okay, and I mean like good, huge, not bad, good. But I don't know. It just seems like ever since Minecraft done its like, what is it? It was like the writers update or something like that. It just feels like they broke the game to me, especially with some mods. And then the people who make the mods never went and, updated them to actually match the proper version to fix everything out, make sure everything's spawning correctly. It just seems like they haven't. Because one, I'm not seeing the giant nether fortress that we could find, by the way, guys, and I'll show you what I'm talking about in a second. Not on like the actual in game in a world, but I'll go to the store page and show you guys like the little screenshot like images they have and show you what should be spawning and what I haven't seen. Yeah, I mean, I've been seeing this, but that's nothing. That's not one of the new fortresses. And the reason I know that is because the new fortresses have a really cool look to them. And I might actually start a single player and show you guys what could be spawning in those fortresses here in a second. Let's go back to base. Let's see. Let's go to homes. And we got to go to Institute. I don't even know what they're actually physically called. We got way too many blocks and items now, but we got the cracked piglin. So we can do this for a second. Because now we could set this dude up in here, like in the corner right here, maybe? Yeah, right there. That looks good. Let's put our netherite scrap into here with this, the gold, the gapple, this, the string, so I know where it's at. The middle section is going to hold this. Actually, we got one more thing to put in here. This with the magma creams, pork chops, baked potato, this and this, because I'm going to be using those in a second. That goes in there. Here's the bow I was going to get, guys, which I want to get infinity on. So we're going to do infinity, probably power 5. Yeah, we'll have to see what all I want to kind of throw in there, but oh yeah, from the other things. Okay, hold on. We're going to have to do a little bit of fixing here because we don't need this. So this is going to be thrown down there. Okay, we do have our anvil right here. And we are going to do a sharpness 2, looting 1. Okay. And combine it with, oh, we can't. Oh, wait, no, I can. I just don't have 3 levels. I died earlier. Forgot about that. Wah, wah. All right, we're good. That goes in there. So we got all of that. We got these 2 things to make the stuff over here. And I can absolutely go ahead and start on that. Okay. The reason I'm saying that is because we do have the hopping pots. And we're just going to do this and this. And we need to make more hopping pots. Hold on. Because we got this. We need hoppers. Didn't I have a few hoppers somewhere? Because didn't I pull them out to deal with them going down the side? I did, right here. Okay. So, not the blast furnace, this. Bada bing. And then what we got to do is look for my hopping pots. So this, and that is going to let me do the hopping pot down here on all of these. I made just enough. You know what? I don't even have to worry about making more. I can actually just do what I need to. So wait. Okay, good. We're good. I said wait because I thought I kind of made a mistake there, but I didn't. We're A-okay. We're perfect. Now we just need dirt. Oh, I'm an idiot. I forgot to grab something. We are also going to need Silk Touch. I need to think. Is there anywhere I could get a random Silk Touch pick from? Without getting a enchantment table. Because if I can get a random Silk Touch pick,
that means I'll be able to pick up the red grass and the blue grass. So I can actually grow our new trees in the auto farm. I don't know, but I do know I can go ahead and do 2 of these. I need to come over here. And you know what? I do know this for a fact. We can go ahead and do these. So what I got to do is break that, place them down, soul sand, and we'll go ahead and do our nether wart farm. Actually, technically, I can go ahead and just pick all of it up because it's going to be nether wart, and then we just come right here, and we're just going to go beep, 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 all the way through, like that. Okay, now that we got nether wart, the way this is going to go, guys, is down here we have this. We're going to do one more down here. So I can add in our pumpkins. Well, not pumpkins, melons. Right here. There we go. So that way I can come over here, grab this. We have the nether wart, which will come over and bing, right here. Okay. Let's see. We are going to need... Okay, we do have chest. I might be able to make some more hoppers. So let's go ahead and do that. Which means I'll have to go get more of the other stuff too. But the reason I'm doing this is because we might need to make more of the other stuff or even do hoppers for like cooking reasons and stuff like that. 45 potatoes, not bad. So we actually have 63. Not bad, not bad. Beetroot, we got this. Looking good on the pumpkin as well. Okay, that was the beetroot. Carrots are looking good. These are looking good. I can do wheat and I need to do a chest in the ceiling maybe and raise the ceiling, but for now we'll just do that. As you can see, we got all this. I like that. We'll just do that. Screw it. We'll just make 64 more, which will come in here. And we'll be good to go. And to actually top that off, what I could do is grab one of these, go ahead and re-add it back into here, so we'll have 2 stacks directly. Because there was 63 when it could stack to 64. Fill this up here. We're going to go ahead and take the 3 meat. Eat that. There we are. And we do need to work on getting gold for the gapples. I think that's going to be what I do for on stream. We got some stuff I got to do off stream, so I'll see you guys in a bit, okay? Hope you guys enjoyed the stream today. Till next time, love you guys. Stay awesome. Peace.